What's happening, BGS? This is BGS Godlike coming to you live from the map WMD, and I'm going to show you all the callouts for this whole entire map. Let's get started right now. Starting from about right here to right here, back in through there, that is what we're going to call the bottom spawn. Notice this whole map is laid out on a humongous hill aiming downward towards the bottom spawn. Then, as you can run through here, running, to about all the way around. This whole area is going to be called two simple words: Twin Towers. Notice the exact same towers, just with the different numbers on them. Yes, Twin Towers. But if somebody likes to climb up on this little ladder right here, come up here, hide behind these sandbags, snipe you off, it won't work, because you know that this is the tower sniper, or sniper tower in other words. So as you can make your way down here, down and around into this building, you can see the humongous orange glow in that back corner. This room is going to be called the orange room. Notice, big orange glow. Orange room comes all the way back to here, to where we have a little invisible line BGS does. You hop in it, boom, you are now in the elevator portion of the orange room. This is what we're going to call the elevator. Notice, humongous elevator. Then as you come back here, we're going to call this the back alley. It's right next to the orange room, all the way from back here. This is called the back alley. Coming into the next area is what we're going to call dumpster. This whole little square, all the way over to here, is what we call the dumpster. And then coming up into here is called the dumpster alley. Dumpster alley leads you to the opposing spawn of the bottom spawn. Yep, you guessed it, the top spawn. This whole little square all the way out to here until you get under what we're going to call roofs. Yes, sorry, I have an accent, I'm from Missouri, but roofs is what I call it. All the way, that sniper perch, that's under the roofs. Get to know it, that's where a lot of people like to camp. Right next to the roofs is this building right here, this humongous building that we're going to call crates. Notice all the small, big, large, medium crates everywhere, all over this whole entire facility. Then as we head into our next room, this is what we're going to call little crates. Yes, we just call little crates. I don't see any crates in here, but we're going to call it little crates due to it being right next and connected to big crates. Then as you come outside and from little crates, from this barrel all the way over to this wall, and then you square yourself around all the way under the red pipes, you're going to have what we're going to call barrels. This whole little square right here is barrels. This is where a lot of action goes down, especially in Capture the Flag. Then as you come over here, we're going to call this, from the end of barrels all the way from right here, we're going to call this speaker. Notice speakers. Call these speaker stairs, or just plainly speakers. This is kind of like a speaker alley all the way ending right here. And then from speakers, you can hop on over into the next area, what we're going to call toxic. I will show you why we call it toxic. It's on the toxic truck right there. Coming all the way around here, that is toxic. Then as you head on into this little building over here, we're going to call this the train room. If you didn't notice, humongous train right in your face. Then as we head outside the side door of the train room, you come out here in this little area from right here all the way to right here and in through here. It's called trains because you can hear the trains, you can see the trains as they go by. This area called trains. As you come over here, we're going to call this place the Hook Alleyway, or just simply Hook Alley. You're probably wondering, why do we call it Hook Alley? Well, I'm going to show you, kids. Come on in. See this big thing right here? Yeah, that's why we call it Hook Alley. And you guessed it, you're in the Hook building, or Hook room right now. Simply call it Hook. Then as you run up these little stairs where every noob likes to camp and sit there and, oh, I missed you my sniper rifle. Oh, no. These right here are called the Hook windows. Imagine that. Let's go ahead and head on out of here, out of the Hook windows and Hook building. Let's get on out of here. we're going to come on up here, and we're going to call these the blue stairs. Notice the humongous blue building right there. Yeah, blue building. Next place right here is the blue building. You know this place as the center building, but we're going to call it the blue building since we have all kinds of different colors for the buildings. Then up here, you have, you guessed it, the front windows. Oh my. That window, and then of course this window over here. Front windows. Or blue front, or whatever you like to call it. Back here is what we're going to call the blue back, or back windows of the blue building, or any way you know how to say it that way. That also counts for this building. That also counts for that window, excuse me. Then as you hop into this room over here, this is a whole room all by itself. We're going to call this sinks. And yes, when people are looking out the windows, just say sink. Don't say sink windows. If you're in the sink room and you're not using the windows, you're stupid. Then as you come down here and down these little stairs right here, these are called the garage stairs. You are now in the garage with the big missile and the truck. This right here, this is called the whole garage. Then as you come on out here, you hop into this little open area right here. This is what we're going to call power lines. Wow. Notice the floating objects, we call those power lines. Then right behind power lines, you come in here and notice it's all green. Guess what this place is called? You guessed it. Green. Come upstairs in the green. This whole place is called green, but once they get up here, these are known as the green windows. Then, as you come over here, this is known as a still green room. A lot of people like to camp in here, but we're going to go ahead and call this place, once you hop on up here, this is called the yellow. This is called the yellow. This is called the yellow balcony. Sorry, I lost my wording there. Yeah, I know I'm godlike, but I don't know how to say anything. Sorry. I swear I'll change. The yellow balcony runs all the way over to here. Then you hop off. And then from this little unfinished wall over to here, and the ditto over to here. As you see, you got power lines. Whoa, floating objects. I know, scary. You got power lines. And then right over here, you have what we're going to call simply truck. Yes, I know, a big truck right there. This whole area right here, truck. Then if you hop out of BGS's invisible wall into the next area, we're going to call this center road. This is where a lot of the action goes down. You can get a lot of free shots over here. Center road is what we call right here. But then if you run really, really fast, you jump, dive, squirt, notice you just went over the Humpty Dumpty wall. Or just simply Humpty Dumpty. Or Humpty. Depends what you like in life. Never mind. Anyways, this is the Humpty Dumpty wall. And that's what happens over here. So, other than that, guys, that's really all I got. So, I hope I get to do another map if Meow lets me. So, I love you all. Good night. Peace.